welcome to the second episode of my channel called Tag Attack, short for Tagalog Attack, your Filipino shop in learning the different Filipino languages and dialects found in the Philippines. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and start! Okay, on the first episode, we were learning how to say how are you, checking on what they are up to. Now, we're going to learn how to answer that by... How to answer that? Oh my god. Okay, so again, we will be learning through the use of different languages such as English, Hindi, Spanish, and we will also learn how to say it in different dialects found only in the Philippines. The first episode we were using I think it was Ilocano and Pangasinense. So I will also teach you how to answer that using those two dialects. And for now, because this is a special episode, we're going to add gay lingo. Gay lingo on how to say how are you and how to answer how are you in the gay lingo. Alright? So are you excited? So when someone asks you in English, how are you? You would answer depending on how you feel. If you're good, then you say, hey, I'm good, thank you, I'm fine. But it is also natural to ask the person how they're feeling too. So you can just say, how are you, right? How about you? How are you feeling, right? Now, in the last episode, I think I already taught you how to say or how to answer when somebody asks you, aap kaise hai? Aap kaise hai is how are you in Hindi. Now, if you would answer them, you would say, I'm fine. You would say, मैं tek हूँ. मैं is good. मैं is me, and tek is good or fine. So मैं tek हूँ. Now let's learn how to say it in Spanish, or how to answer how are you in Spanish. Okay, let's do a review. In the last episode, when you want to ask how are you in Spanish, you would say, ¿Cómo está? Hola! ¿Cómo está? Right? And then, you would want to answer that. And you're feeling fine or you're feeling happy. You can say, bien, if you feel good. Or you can say, if you're happy, you can say, estoy feliz. And you want to ask them how they're doing or how they're feeling too. You would say, et tu? Say that. Et tu? Right? Okay, now that we're done with English, Hindi, Spanish, the next step is Filipino. So how would you ask a person how they're feeling? You would say, kamusta ka if it's a particular person. Kamusta kayo if it's a group of people. Okay? Now, how would you answer that? If you're feeling good, then you would say, mabuti. Mabuti. I know, buti is a different thing, but in Tagalog, it's only mabuti. But if you're just feeling so-so, you can say, okay lang. We've already adopted okay lang as part of our Filipino language, but it's actually dependent on how you're feeling and how you're going to deliver it. But okay lang is just, yeah, I'm fine. Something like that. And then the last episode, we've learned how to ask how are they doing in an informal way, right? In Ilocano and Pangasinense. So, how would you answer it in Ilocano? If someone asks you, anyangay, then you can also say, okay lang, because it's somewhat related to, or it's actually closely related to Tagalog. But, if you want to really answer it in a native way, you can say, atoy, nabiyaglat ta. Actually, that's an informal way of saying, yeah, I'm okay. Sometimes it's sarcastic, but when you say, atoy, nabiyaglat ta, if I will translate it in English, it's like saying, yeah, here, I'm still surviving. I'm still alive. Okay? Now, in Pangasinense, how would you say it? If someone asks you, or how would you answer it if someone asks you, antay kagagawang lay? You would answer, how would you answer that? Right? Okay, now that we've learned how to answer in Ilocano, you would want to know how to answer it in Pangasinense. So if someone asks you, "Antoy kagagawam laoy," because they're checking up on what are you doing lately, how are you feeling. If you want to tell them that I'm happy, then you can say manlukatak. Manlukatak is I'm happy. Masaya ako in Tagalog. So that's how you will answer it in Pangasinense. Earlier, I've promised that I will be translating how are you and how to answer how are you in gay lingo. So gay lingo is very famous in the Philippines, and that's going to be the next part of this episode. Hello, hello, hello. So there's actually a famous song here, and the Filipino version is pen pen di Sara pen, kutsilyo di almacen, how di Carabao, di batoten, sipit na mimilipit, gintong pilak na mumulaklak sa tabi ng dagat. So how would you sing it in gay lingo? You would say, I don't know how to say it or how to sing it. I'm sorry if I mispronounce it, but I hope you will learn from it. So it's pen pen di cervalu, di kemerlo di eklavu, how di Carabao. I forgot, but it's something like that. Wait, let's see. Take 2. So pen pen di cervalu, pen pen di cervalu, di eklavu. Okay, take 3. So pen pen di Sara pen. So it's like pen pen di Chorvalu, di Kemerlu, di Eklavu, how di Chenelen, di Begyuten, Spriti dapat iipit, Goldness Filak Chumuchorva sa tabi ng Chenes. Yes! I got it! So earlier, I promised that I would teach you how to ask how are you in the gay lingo. The phrase would be, on the old version, you would say, kamusta sa? But in the new version, you would say, shumusta chi? Shumusta chi? Chi is always at the end of the statement, asking how are you. But in how to answer it is, you would say, if you feel this so-so or okay lang, then you can say, Keri dai. Dai is actually a term for a sister or for a girl. But if you feel like confident or you feel really happy or beautiful or something like that, then you can say, bongga dai. Bongga, bongga. Okay, now that we are done with knowing or learning how to say or how to ask how are you in the gay lingo and how to answer it, I'm about to finish my second episode. Watch out for the third episode. I'm actually inside the Grab taxi with Kuya. And I'm about to go down and ride the bus going to Pangasinan. On the third episode, we will be discussing more about Filipino languages and other dialects only found in the Philippines. Bye! Pag-asa ano to?